find out what does your shape of your nose say about you. Experts believe that you can learn a lot about a person by looking at their nose. We're going to tell you about different nose shapes and what they tend to imply about the person. Number 1, Button Nose. Take special notice of the bridge and how the end is distinguishably higher. Button noses are considered to be the cutest by many. People with button noses are usually quite creative and imaginative. They're loving, caring and kind. They're quite optimistic too. But they can also be emotional and tend to feel threatened by people with big personalities. Number 2, Greek Nose. A Greek nose is perfectly straight with narrow nostrils, something you might see on a Greek sculpture. People with Greek noses are usually very intelligent, logical and dependable. You can always count on them. Number 3, Upturned Nose. People with an upturned nose are generally very optimistic, cheerful and adventurous. They lead very interesting and exciting lives. They're also very loyal to their friends and family and are willing to protect them no matter what. Number 4. Wide Nose. People with wide noses tend to be natural leaders and have a very strong personality. They're often successful in business. On the other hand, they're rarely calm and tend to be hot-headed and get angry really quickly. Number 5. Fleshy Nose. The reason it's called fleshy it's because it features excess flesh making it bulk. A fleshy nose is one that starts out quite narrow at the root but becomes wider and flashier towards the tip. These people tend to be quick thinkers and fast decision makers. They don't like to waste time, so they just do everything right away. Number 6. Snub Nose. A snub nose has quite a narrow base, round tip that slopes up, so the nostrils are visible and a bit wide and has an adorable look. People with snub noses are usually quite confident in their abilities. They also tend to have a good sense of humor and are always ready to cheer up their friends. Number 7. Bumpy Nose. People with bumpy noses tend to make their own path in life. They don't like to follow the leaders and prefer to make their own decisions and mistakes along the way. They're quite stubborn and don't care about what others think. Number 8. Hawk Nose. A hawk nose is called that because it resembled the curve of a beak of a hawk or an eagle. People with hawk noses tend to be artistically talented and creative. They also usually have a very strong will, and if they're determined to do something, there's no stopping them. Number 9. Rampal Nose. The Rampal nose, apart from being quite large, it's also imposing. It features a protruding end that separates the fleshy one. Amazing thing about this nose is that it's only found in 2 in every 200 individuals.